Welcome to the Mental Health Minute for Women with your host, Ngozi. I am your mental, emotional, spiritual songbird. There is an unfortunate belief that when somebody is deemed to have a mental illness, that means that they are not rational, not reasonable, or even capable of handling people and situations. Keep in mind that mental illness is a broad statement that covers a wide range of possible conditions. It's just like saying physical illness. That's not a condition. It can cover diabetes or cancer. Mental illness can cover bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, depression. So each person who has a mental illness can range from experiencing something mild to something severe. Just like we would say somebody who has the flu or somebody who has pneumonia. This generalization of the term mentally ill or mental illness is only adding to the problem of stigma. And stigma really is that sort of like feeling of disapproval for a group of people or persons associated with that person. That feeling of not wanting to be around these people, that shame, that exclusion. It's really all because of lack of knowledge, and persons believe in something that is false, and it is very hurtful. It is hurtful to the person who is ill and also to the person who is not. Because I am of the firm belief that we all experience some form of mental sickness at some point. Just like health itself exists on a continuum. One end, there is death and suffering, and the other end, there is happiness and fulfillment. Sometimes you are closer to the 100% and sometimes you're at 40%. This is the same for mental well-being. You may not necessarily be diagnosed with a disorder, but your mental health could be under pressure or deteriorating because of experiences that you are having. Maybe your inability to sleep, maybe a breakup, maybe a loss of a loved one. So, when we think of mental illness, let's remember that it's general. Try to identify what the specific thing is. There is a lady that I met who had some mental illness. I believe it was a type of schizophrenia. And in spite of that, she was able to take care of herself, dress well, care for her children, and most astoundingly, manage her finances to the T. So somebody who has a mental disorder such as what I mentioned can function well in certain aspects of their life and do poorly in other aspects of their life. Or when the particular symptom is most strong, that's when they would be deteriorating or other aspects of their life is affected in a great manner, who we believe are completely out of touch with reality because we do not even know what condition they have. It really causes us to discredit people and not see their value. We don't see how good of a worker they can be. We don't see how great of a mother they are. We don't allow ourselves to celebrate the things that they do that are way better than us when we are well. And this is causing a problem because what it does is that persons who are mentally ill are remaining in denial. They are not speaking out because they themselves have that stigma toward themselves. How do we climb out of this hole? There is this movie that I watched called A Beautiful Mind. I think you should take a look at it. Take a moment to accept that all of us experience some sort of mental sickness at some point in our lives and learn so that we can be more accepting of others, whether they have cancer or whether they have bipolar disorder. If you're having difficulty coping or understanding what is going on with you, please reach out for help and encourage others to learn more about different mental health strategies and conditions. Thanks for listening.